The catalyst to marijuana's regulation in the U.S. was the Pure Food and Drug Act's inception in 1906. Part of the act required all cannabis to be labeled if it were contained in any over-the-counter medicines. In 1930, Harry J. Anslinger became the first commissioner of the newly created Federal Bureau of Narcotics. As a staunch supporter of earlier prohibition, he launched a tireless anti-marijuana propaganda campaign. The 1936 film Reefer Madness added to the social stigma against the drug, branding it as a corruptible substance.
A burning weed with its roots in hell.
In response to this increasing anti-marijuana sentiment, and largely the result of Anslinger's efforts, President Franklin Roosevelt signed the Marijuana Tax Act in 1937, which levied an approximate tax of $1 to anyone commercially prescribing or buying the substance for medicinal use. Later, in response to the drug's increased use in the 1960s and 70s, President Richard Nixon, as part of his war on drugs, signed the first federal ban of the substance in 1970 under the Controlled Substances Act that classified the marijuana as a Schedule I drug. This class contains the most dangerous, addictive substances that are banned for medicinal use. Under federal law, marijuana is still classified as a Schedule I drug. Since the 1970s, efforts to decriminalize the drug, both medicinally and recreationally, on the state level have surged. The first state to legalize medicinal marijuana was California in 1996 with the passing of Proposition 215. Connecticut more recently legalized the drug for medicinal use in 2012. Patients in Connecticut can be prescribed up to 2.5 ounces. Currently, more than 20 states and the District of Columbia have liberalized their cannabis policy. While only 2 states, Washington and Colorado, have fully legalized its recreational use, many states have taken steps to decriminalize the drug. In July of 2011, Connecticut lawmakers decriminalized the possession of small amounts of marijuana. Now, the possession of the drug in quantities less than 1/2 of an ounce is simply an infraction, with the fine of a first offense being $150, while second offenders may pay up to $500. However, amounts more than half an ounce may result in incarceration. A recent Quinnipiac poll shows that 90% of Connecticut voters support the current legality of medicinal marijuana, while 52% support its full recreational use for adults. While the federal ban still exists, states have taken and continue to take the progressive lead of modernizing marijuana's restrictions. For YTV, this has been Nicole Daly.